Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share a story that's been on my mind, a story that proves when time runs out, courage doesn't have to. It's about a woman named Nirja Bhanot. You might not know her name, but after today you won't forget it. Imagine you're 22 years old, working your dream job as a flight attendant. It's September 5th, 1986. You're the senior purser on Pan Am Flight 73, a routine flight from Mumbai to New York. Everything seems normal. Then, during a stopover in Karachi, Pakistan, the unthinkable happens. 4 heavily armed terrorists storm the plane. In that instant, the world of 379 passengers and crew turned upside down. The terrorists' first goal was to fly the plane to Cyprus and demand the release of their comrades. To do that, they needed the pilots. Nirja, understanding the gravity of the situation, immediately used an intercom code to alert the cockpit. The 3-member cockpit crew, the pilot, co-pilot, and flight engineer, escaped through an overhead hatch. While their escape grounded the plane and foiled the terrorists' initial plan, it left Nirja in command. At just 22, she became the highest-ranking crew member on board. The terrorists were furious. They gathered all the passports to identify and execute an American citizen to pressure the authorities. Nirja and her team knew they had to act. They began a quiet, desperate mission, hiding the American passports. They tucked them under seats, slipped them into seat pockets, and even discarded some down a trash chute. Their quick thinking saved dozens of lives in those initial terrifying moments. For 17 agonizing hours, Nirja was a beacon of calm in a storm of fear. She served sandwiches and beverages, offering comfort and reassurance to passengers, all while the hijackers grew more agitated. She was a shield, a negotiator, and a protector. She knew that panic was the enemy, and she fought it with every ounce of her being, whispering words of encouragement and smiling at frightened children. As darkness fell, the situation deteriorated. The plane's auxiliary power unit began to fail, and the lights flickered and dimmed. The terrorists knew their time was running out. They started firing their weapons indiscriminately and setting off explosives. It was chaos. But in that chaos, Nirja saw an opportunity. She raced to one of the emergency doors, managed to get it open, and began evacuating passengers. She could have been the first one out. She could have saved herself. But she didn't. Instead, she stood by the exit, guiding people down the emergency slide, shouting, "Get out! Run!" As she was helping 3 unaccompanied children escape, the terrorists opened fire. Nirja used her own body to shield them. She was hit, but she kept pushing them toward safety. She did not run out of courage. Nirja Bhanot saved 359 lives that day. Tragically, she lost her own, just 2 days before her 23rd birthday. Her actions were not a spur-of-the-moment decision. They were a reflection of who she was. Her father later recalled that her last words to him before the flight were, "I will do my duty, come what may." And she did. Nirja was posthumously awarded the Ashoka Chakra, India's highest peacetime award for bravery, becoming its youngest recipient. Her story is a powerful reminder that heroism isn't about being fearless. It's about acting in spite of fear. It's about putting others before yourself, even when everything is on the line. When they ran out of time, she did not run out of courage. Thank you so much for watching and for letting me share this incredible story with you. If you were as moved as I was, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories of everyday heroes. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.